Irua, the heartbeat of Esanland in Edo State of Nigeria, has produced some prominent Nigerians who have occupied positions of authority in the land. Among them is Admiral Augustus Ikomo, the very first admiral in the Nigerian Navy and the former vice president of the country. Irua was the center attraction towards which important dignitaries from within and beyond Nigeria gravitated on Saturday, 10th of December 2016. The grand event, echoes of which will continue to reverberate across the globe for some time, was the conferment of one of the highest chieftaincy titles in Irua, Esanland, on a worthy and very accomplished gentleman who is a pride of the whole Irua community, Esanland, Edo State, Nigeria, and indeed Africa, for the penetrating strides he has accomplished in his areas of calling. The person at whose behest the whole world gathered in Irua for the historic event was retired Major General Cecil Esekhaigbe. The palace of the Honoree of Irua, His Highness Alhaji W. Momodu, the Ogirua of Irua, the Okajasa of Esanland, was the first port of call of the dignitaries. These include the former governor of Anambra State, Mr. Peter Obi, retired and serving officers, colleagues of the Honoree from the different arms of the military, the Nigerian Army, the Navy, Air Force, the police, and even the paramilitary agencies. The Honoree of Irua, accompanied by his hierarchy of the chiefs of Irua, who turned out in the rich ceremonial regalia that best suits such grand event, were also richly complemented by the Honoree, retired Major General Cecil Esekhaigbe, his wife and children, who looked all regal and gorgeous in their traditional garbs. The prestigious traditional chieftaincy title of the Okanlete of Esanland, which means the uncommon promoter and defender of the masses' welfare, is well placed and well thought out, and indeed the crowning glory of the decades of selfless service and philanthropic acts which has characterized the life of retired Major General Cecil Esekhaigbe, both in and out of service to his fatherland. The proud Honoree, retired Major General Cecil Esekhaigbe, has set a completely new record as the first person in the history of Esanland to be given double promotion to the rank of a high chief. As the Honoree of Irua, His Highness Alhaji W. O. Momodu, the Ogirua of Irua, the Okajasa of Esanland, explained at the event, the whole of Irua people approved of the decision to honor a worthy son of the land in that stead.
Our son general, the way he performed on this land and Nigeria as a whole, if he could take us this. He's a true son of Irua, where to be in Irua also. The title on him is Okanlete. Somebody has that. I said, well, somebody has that. I said, no, Nigeria, somebody has that. Oh, I'm going to talk about it. I'm going to and I'm not sure I don't know. What to do? Nobody get the ammo. Not mine, no, where to order. I'm going
Royal Majesty Alhaji W.O. Momodu II, the Okajasa of Esanland, Ogirua of Irua Kingdom. That's the woman.
Retired Major General Cecil Esekhaigbe has a very towering record of achievement. The journey for him in the military began at the Nigeria Defense Academy (NDA) in 1980 as a member of the 27 regular course. He was commissioned as a lieutenant in December of 1982 in the Nigeria Army Corps of Logistics. His major command appointments include serving at the United Nations Peacekeeping Force in Yugoslavia in 1994. Between 1995 to 1996, retired Major General Cecil Esekhaigbe, fondly referred to as the People's General, was in the Korean Army Staff College. He was the Director of Movement in the Army Headquarters in 1996. In 1999, retired Major General Cecil Esekhaigbe served as the military attaché at the ECOWAS Secretariat. He was posted to the Nigeria Defense Academy as the registrar of the college in 2001, and thus he became the very first registrar of Southern extraction to occupy that office. In 2005, retired Major General Cecil Esekhaigbe became the first regular combatant commandant of Southern extraction. He was at the Nigeria Defense College Abuja in 2006. The high point of his career in the Nigeria Army was when he won the President's Prize of the best all-round participant at the college. He served as the directing staff at the Defense College Abuja between 2008 to 2009 and between 2009 to 2010. Retired Major General Cecil Esekhaigbe was the Principal General Staff Officer to the Minister of Defense. He was Defense Advisor at the Nigeria High Commission London between 2010 to 2012. Retired Major General Cecil Esekhaigbe retired in 2012 after a meritorious service to fatherland. He had his first degree in Strategic Studies and Political Science from Lagos State University, a master's in International Law and Diplomacy from the University of Lagos. Retired Major General Cecil Esekhaigbe bagged a doctorate degree from the Ambrose Ali University, Ekboma, Edo State, to cap his academic accomplishment and laurels. Retired Major General Cecil Esekhaigbe, who is very close to the Yoruba community, was to have studied law at the University of Ife, which offered him an admission in 1979. Although his late father objected, he opted to go to the Nigeria Defense Academy, and today, his exploit in his area of specialization is globally acknowledged. Retired Major General Cecil Esekhaigbe got married to Mrs. Angela Esekhaigbe, née Okoje, also from Irua, in 1988. The marriage is blessed with many children, one of whom was called to the Nigeria bar recently. Retired Major General Cecil Esekhaigbe is now on his second term as the president of the Lagos State University LASU Alumni Association, of which Prince Bisi Olatilo, the chairman of Biskin Communications, producers of the BC Olatilo Show, publisher of BOS Magazine, is a proud alumnus. A Thanksgiving service was held to thank God for the success of the conferment of the traditional chieftaincy title on retired Major General Cecil Esekhaigbe at the Catholic Church Irua. The service, which was attended by a large retinue of friends, family members, colleagues and associates of the honoree, was marked in the main by a rendition of spirit-filled songs. The wife of the honoree, Mrs. Angela Esekhaigbe, who is the top official in the immigration service, read the first lesson of the service.
For he has made known to us in all wisdom and insight the mystery of his will, according to his purpose, which is set forth in Christ, as a plan for the fullness of time, to unite all things in him, things in heaven and things on earth. In him, according to the purpose of him who accomplishes all things according to the counsel of his will, we, who first hope in Christ, have been destined and appointed to live for the praise of His glory.
The sermon was preached by Reverend Father Colonel Jonathan Agbedo, who congratulated retired Major General Cecil Esekhaigbe for the great honor done him by his people. He attested to the forthrightness and benevolence of the honoree, having known him over the years. Reverend Father Colonel Jonathan Agbedo admonished him to continue to touch lives of humanity, because there is a lot of gains in it.
Today, we cannot stop thanking God and continue to pray for this family. A family that is full of sacrificing and care for others. This is a family I knew very well, and I knew how many families, widows, helpless ones they have touched and established. They do not do it and blow trumpets, but if you're closer to them, you know that they are touching. God is using them as instruments to rebuild life and give hope. And they are the people we are joining to thank God today. Senior brother, our father, our son, is a faithful man with his family. They are loving, imitating.
The service also featured prayers of the faithful, administered in the honoree by a few of his close friends and family members. The high point of the church service was the Thanksgiving session, which saw everyone rejoicing with the honoree and his family members. It was indeed a very long stretch of people who took turns to congratulate and felicitate with the People's General, retired Major General Cecil Esekhaigbe, his wife, and family members. When he mounted the pulpit to talk, the honoree began with a series of songs to thank God for the great day and promised to step up whatever he has been doing that has attracted the huge recognition by his own community. Retired Major General Cecil Esekhaigbe solicited the assistance of friends, colleagues and associates, and even family members. In the beautification of the church, he donated a huge sum of money to jump-start the process, and a lot of people also signed pledge forms.
You can never thank God enough. We will continue to thank Him. And I know, for this recognition given to me by my people, it's a clarion call for me to continue to do my best. I've always said, and I ask God, anything that you give me that I will not be able to touch people's lives, I don't want it. I want you to give me something that I will be able to touch people's lives. Today, as you have come to thank God with me, and I tell you today that the living God I will serve, your life will not be the same again, but it's progress all through.
Before the church service ended, prayers were said for the honoree, retired Major General Cecil Esekhaigbe, his wife, children, and his family members. He was praised for giving the church a lot of assistance. A grand reception was held at the Esanland Local Government Council headquarters to formally bring to a close the conferment of the traditional chieftaincy title of Okanlete of Esanland on retired Major General Cecil Esekhaigbe. This featured the attendance of a large aggregation of the people of Irua to further demonstrate their love for a worthy son of the land. From the traditional institution, Many more people registered their attendance. Chiefs and friends of the honoree from different parts of the world. The main highlight of the reception was the special honor bestowed on the honoree, and he was decorated with his new robe at the event. The honoree, his wife, and other well-wishers joined in the big celebration.
Our brother is somebody who has touched the life of virtually everyone in the community. We are happy he's not limiting this to just us alone. He is spread out. He's a universal person. We thank you very much. We honor you. We are happy that your hard work, your chain of success, the fecundity of your intellect, your hard work, everything. It's a pride to those of us who know you. So we say thank you very much. And this is a token gift, simply to add color to our royal traditional regalia. So it is my honor.
Beacon Communications heartily congratulates the Okanlete of Esanland, High Chief Retired General Cecil Esekhaigbe, the People's General, a very good man whose second nature is benevolence.